1. Which of the following is considered a control activity in the COSO framework? A. Risk assessment. B. Monitoring. C. Information and communication. D. Reconciliation of bank statements. 2. An auditor issues an unmodified opinion with an emphasis of matter paragraph. This means A. The financial statements are not fairly presented. B. There is a significant uncertainty or matter. C. Internal controls are ineffective. D. A going concern has not been evaluated. 3. Which of the following procedures is most effective in detecting fraud? A. Analytical procedures. B. Confirmation of receivables. C. Inquiry with management. D. Surprise audit procedures. 4. In a financial statement audit, the auditor is responsible for A. Preparing the financial statements. B. Ensuring compliance with tax regulations. C. Expressing an opinion on financial statement fairness. D. Designing internal controls. 5. The primary purpose of obtaining an understanding of internal control is to A. Detect all errors and fraud. B. Express an opinion on internal control. C. Assess risk of material misstatement. D. Eliminate substantive testing. 6. Economic value added EVA is calculated by A. Operating income minus cost of equity. B. Net income minus cost of capital. C. NOPAT minus WACC invested capital. D. EBIT minus depreciation. 7. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act requires management to A. Use IFRS exclusively. B. Evaluate and report on the effectiveness of internal controls. C. Audit the board of directors. D. Report monthly earnings to the SEC. 8. Which of the following best describes the primary advantage of a just-in-time JIT inventory system? A. Reduced financing costs. B. Improved product quality. C. Reduced inventory holding costs. D. Increased production lead time. 9. A company using a cost leadership strategy will most likely A. Focus on high differentiation. B. Increase selling prices. C. Minimize costs to compete on price. D. Ignore economies of scale. 10. The purpose of an enterprise risk management framework is to A. Eliminate all operational risks. B. Maximize profitability. C. Identify and manage potential events that affect value. D. Set accounting policies. 11. Under ASC 842, a lessee must recognize A. Lease expense only. B. A lease asset and lease liability for most leases. C. Only capital leases. D. Nothing if the lease is less than 1 year. 12. A change in accounting estimate should be A. Applied retrospectively. B. Applied prospectively. C. Treated as a prior period adjustment. D. Ignored unless material. 13. Under U.S. GAAP, goodwill is A. Amortized over its useful life. B. Tested for impairment annually. C. Expensed when acquired. D. Recorded only for internally developed assets. 14. When preparing a statement of cash flows using the indirect method, which of the following is subtracted from net income? A. Decrease in accounts receivable. B. Depreciation expense. C. Gain on sale of equipment. D. Increase in accounts payable. 15. OCI includes which of the following items? A. Revenue from contracts. B. Dividend income. C. Unrealized gains on AFS securities. D. Inventory write-downs. 16. Which of the following is not a component of net periodic pension cost under GAAP? A. Service cost. B. Interest cost. C. Fair value of plan assets. D. Amortization of prior service cost. 17. The primary objective of financial reporting is to A. Ensure accurate tax reporting. B. Comply with governmental regulations. C. Provide useful information to investors and creditors. D. Prevent fraud. 18. In a business combination, the acquirer must A. Record assets at book value. B. Use the equity method. C. Apply the acquisition method. D. Record goodwill as a liability. 19. A deferred tax liability arises when A. Tax expense is greater than tax payable. B. Tax depreciation is less than book depreciation. C. A loss carryforward is applied. D. Income tax rate decreases. 20. In consolidated financial statements, intercompany transactions are A. Reported at arm's length. B. Eliminated in full. C. Shown as related party notes. D. Recognized at fair value. 21. A tax credit differs from a tax deduction because it A. Reduces taxable income. B. Is refundable under all circumstances. C. Reduces tax liability dollar for dollar. D. Is available only to corporations. 22. Passive activity losses can be deducted A. Only against active income. B. Against both active and portfolio income. C. Only against passive income. D. Without limitation. 23. A partnership must file A. Form 1040. B. Form 1120. C. Form 1065. D. Form 990. 24. Which of the following is not considered a capital asset under IRC 1221? A. Personal automobile. B. Stock held for investment. C. Copyright created by the taxpayer. D. Land held for investment. 25. A CPA must comply with independence rules when performing A. Consulting services. B. Bookkeeping for a private company. C. Audits of financial statements. D. Internal training. American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. The American Institute of Certified Public Accountants AICPA test, formerly known as the Uniform CPA examination, is a comprehensive assessment used to certify public accountants in the United States. It evaluates candidates on essential knowledge and skills across 4 sections: auditing and attestation AUD, business environment and concepts BC, financial accounting and reporting FAR, and regulation Reg. Developed by the AICPA in conjunction with state boards of accountancy, the exam ensures that individuals meet the technical competence and ethical standards required for CPA licensure. The test is computer-based, rigorous, and updated regularly to reflect current laws, standards, and industry practices. Successfully passing the CPA exam is a critical step toward becoming a licensed certified public accountant. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of the sample exam. 1. Professional credentialing. Passing the CPA exam grants the prestigious Certified Public Accountant designation, recognized across the U.S. and globally, signaling high competence and ethical standards. 2. Career advancement. CPA licensure opens doors to senior roles in accounting, auditing, finance, and management, increasing promotion potential and salary prospects. 3. Regulatory compliance. The CPA exam ensures professionals understand U.S. GAAP, tax law, auditing standards, and ethics, making them indispensable in regulatory and financial reporting environments. 4. Job security and demand. CPAs are in high demand across public accounting, corporate finance, and government sectors, offering strong job stability and versatility. 5. Global opportunities. The CPA license is recognized in several international markets, enabling mobility and career growth in multinational organizations and cross-border financial roles.